Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Guys, I have a makeup stain on my t-shirt. Please don't mind that. Okay, we are here, we're focused here. So I'm sure you have already seen the title of the video and the thumbnail. This video is about how I got my learner's license, or how I passed my learner's license for the second time. This was my second attempt and finally I came home with it. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys some tips. I'm gonna try to be straightforward, concise, and no manga business. I'm just gonna try to go straight to the point. So I wrote my learners for the first time in 2019. I did not do well. I did not pass. You know why? Because I crammed. It's as simple as that. I crammed. I can't even tell you anything that I learned from the first time I wrote, because everything I just crammed. Honestly, I totally underestimated learner's test. I thought it was just gonna be, I don't know what I thought it was, or I don't know who I thought I was, but I was too confident and I underestimated it, and I thought like, nah, come on, just roll through zero signs, hey, 10 left, 10 right, come back, go forward, simple, start the car, brake, what. So don't do that. Don't be the 2019 me and cram that thing, because it will expose you. If you crammed, it will expose you, because that thing, it needs understanding. You need to understand. You need to go through the questions over and over again and understand. So 2019 I crammed. I went there, whippy, it showed me flames, and then I had to come back, take a break. I was hurt. Failing hurts, especially something that you thought, or when it was gonna be an easy peasy lemon squeezy thing. It sharpens you, it hurts. And then I started blaming corruption, like maybe it's because our country has to bribe this and that. Okay, they were making noise outside. So yeah, I thought, okay, maybe you can pass it. The people that pass, they bribe, blah blah blah. And then my brother told me, no, I wrote it fair and square, and then I passed. And then when okay, what's the T? Right? So this is 2022. I told myself, like, listen, I am going to get this. I'm going to do as much research. I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to ask people that wrote, or what they went on YouTube. YouTube was really helpful. And then that's when I discovered the Blue app. The Blue Mighty app. And let me tell you this, you are not gonna go wrong with the Blue app. Don't let anybody tell you choose what. There's so many apps. If you go to Play Store, you'll find so many apps. There are different, the other ones, but top score, but what, to tell you the truth, to be honest. Even the people that work there at the Timber DLT, because I met this other guy, and then I asked him for advice. I was talking to him on WhatsApp, and I was asking him for advice, and he said, the Blue app, stick to the Blue app, and make sure you understand. Make sure you understand everything that's in there. Don't just cram. The Blue app, it's how you don't need any other apps. So I had two apps. I will show you guys which one I had. Those two apps, I forgot the name because I'm using my phone to record, but I had the Blue app, and the other one, it has a South African flag outside. Yeah, it is kind of helpful, but now that I wrote, I can definitely tell you guys that 90, well, let me not say 90, but yeah, if you 90% of the things that came out of that test were in the Blue app. The things that the Blue app is designed very well. It's not that confusing. It's designed very well. It's straightforward, and it's easy to understand. So the other apps are kind of confusing, but then the Blue app, you're not gonna go wrong with it. Okay, so my battery is about to die. My battery is low, guys. Hold on. Okay, now let me start with the first. Well, I've already mentioned that you need to know the K53 Blue app. Okay, do book A. My advice, this is how I did it. Okay, I started with just doing the test, especially the K53 test, because remember I had studied it before, even though the first time I crammed, but then I just wanted to see, just use my general knowledge and see like the knowledge that I have without even studying it, right? So you're gonna go to the learn. There are many videos on this on YouTube where they show you how to go about the app. So you're gonna start first. There's learn, there's progress, there's test where you test yourself, and then whether you learn, and then where you see your progress, or how have you been, are you doing good, are you passing, or you still need some more time to practice. So I first went to test. I did the test. It's two K53 tests. So I did the test, and then I saw, I went, but then it gives you a result. I can't tell you if I passed or I failed the first time. I don't really remember, but I know there are other questions that I didn't get right, obviously, because it's your first time, so no need to be hard on yourself. Then you go back, then you look at it, then you read the questions again, you read the questions again, and then you look at the answer. Okay, does it make sense? And then also try to put it into practice, like think about it in a practical way. You see people when they drive, where you must start looking. If you don't look when people drive, you must start looking. Okay, look at the road signs, look at how, like the things that happen on the road. You must just be aware, you know. So, and then correct. So after you write, after you write the test, this is first time, right? You haven't studied yet, you haven't read anything. Then go back, it's gonna show you where you got it wrong. Look at the answers and see, okay, does this make sense? That, okay, I don't get it, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Then you can write it again, and then see your progress. And then also the ones that you got wrong, now you can go and learn them. Now go and learn everything, even the ones that you got right. Go and learn. And then where you go, when you learn them, they're gonna be explaining them in a broad way. They're gonna give you even examples that, okay, for example, if this and this happens, if you are at a four-way stop, you stop first, so you have right of way. If you are within a traffic set, things like that, you have to know them, know the road rules, know that the basic rule of South Africa: keep left, always keep left. That one, you're gonna get it in the test, no matter what. You are always gonna get it in the test. You must just know it. So learn and learn and learn and learn the rules. I think the rules are the ones that carry more marks. You need to get more marks. I don't, now they've changed. Before, the test was out of 68, now it's out of 64. The one that I wrote was out of 64. I can't tell you if road signs are this much and this much. Before, it was 60 60 road rules, road signs 60, and then the controls 8. So now I don't know if the controls are 4, and then those ones are still 30. But I don't think so. I think they've changed. It did show me after I wrote my test, but Mina, the only thing I cared about was the congratulations, you got your learners. Then I left. I can't tell you what happened after. But then listen to me here, stick to me when I tell you that the rules carry more marks. You need to pass the rules more. Or is it the road signs? I'm sorry, guys. I'll confirm. I will insert here. I will write it down. Which one carries more marks? So you need to know them, and then you go to your road rules. Again, now you've studied your road rules. I'm sorry. You studied your road rules. You are learning now. You've done the test and stuff. And then you go to your road signs. Then you study them. You study and know them, guys. Know the road signs. And the road signs, there's so many. There are way more than, yeah. The road signs, they carry more marks than you need to pass. Yeah, they carry more marks than, I mean, no, you need to get more. Let's say it's out of 30. The road signs, they might say you must get 23, and then the road rules, maybe you can get 22. Yeah, or it's vice versa. I don't know. I will confirm with you guys though. So the road rules, there's so many of them. There are control signs, there are regulatory signs, information signs, blah blah blah, temporary signs. You need to know when they say what's a temporary sign. A temporary sign, usually you see it with a yellow background. It has a yellow background. Why? Because it needs to, you need it for you, for attracting your attention. That's the reason why it has a yellow background. And then they'll ask you, do temporary sign have a significant meaning? Are they as important as permanent signs, and you're like, yes, they are as important, because a temporary sign, usually you get it maybe if there's a construction on the road, maybe they are fixing the road. It is important, because if you ignore it, then you're gonna get in trouble. You need to know that there's a construction on the road, then you need to slow down and be away, things like that. So they hold the same significance. They're gonna ask you such questions as well. And the road signs, they can pick the most random road sign that you've never seen in your life, my dear. The most random road sign ever that you have never seen with your bare eyes. So you need to know those road signs, those everything, all of them, all of them. I don't even want to say you can take shortcuts where and how. And I've heard that we write different tests. So now I might write a test, a different test here, and maybe in KZN they're writing a different test in Limpopo. So I don't know which part of the world you are watching this from. That's if you gonna anyone is gonna watch this video, but just know your road signs, all of them, the road markings, or okay, the line on the road. This is a dividing line. This is a what line. You need to know all the road signs. So that blue app, go to that blue app, go to learn all those road signs. Just go through them. Give yourself time. Give yourself weeks, if not a month. Know and know and know them, right? And the controls, only 8 marks, but also know them. Controls are very easy. You just have to know they're gonna ask you things like an automatic car, which control is not will not be found in a car kolenya automatic, and that is control. That is the what do you call it, the clash control. I don't know the full name, but I know what they call it. The clash control. Automatic cars adina clutch. Adina clutch is just whatever. And then they'll ask you if you want to change the gear, you must. Which controls do you use? You use the clutch control, clutch plate control, whatever they call it, and your gear. Then you change your gear, things like that. The controls are not that hard, they're not difficult at all. So, but you must also know them. Don't cram them, you must understand them. And then what else would I say is important? Yeah, I think that's about it, guys. This video is not even gonna be that long. Your K53 app is the best one. I don't know if there's any other app out there. Maybe there is, or there are, maybe they are there, many of them were not the same. Somebody might say this one helped them, somebody might say this one helped them, but for me, according to popular demand, and even if you go on YouTube, don't be fooled by any video that tells you no, the blue app does not work, this one works. But like I said, maybe you are writing different tests, but if you just search right now on YouTube, you will see that a lot of people, the blue app did really help them. So yeah, that's the only thing. Just go through the blue app, study it, understand it, and know the things that it's even like an exhaust silencer. When they say an exhaust silencer, you must know what is an exhaust silencer and where is it located. An exhaust silencer is that thing that takes out smokes. It takes smokes from the engine, and it projects the smoke from the engine and outside. You must know the rules about the exhaust silencer, the this, the that. Know all of those things. And yeah, but I would advise you guys, even though I do prefer the blue app, I would advise you guys to have at least 2 of those K53 apps, just to see how other apps write things. They might help you. And also study, just use at least 2 apps. Study those ones, study the rules there, and study and just compare the similarities and be aware of the differences and stuff. And you must. And the only thing I would say about when you go write the actual test is that the English that they use, the terminologies, they twist words around. So if you don't understand, you might get a bit complicated, like is this the same thing? Yeah, it is the same thing. You know it, you studied it. It's just that they're trying to mess up with your head to see that does this person understand what is what. So don't just cram them how they are, because they're not gonna come out how they are written on the app. They have to twist them a bit to show that okay, this person really does understand what they're saying. So guys, this phone keeps playing with me. So yeah, I think that is the last tip. That is all. And then you go there, you book your thing online, you go and confirm your also when you book online, make sure that if not the next day, you go, actually the next day if you can, go and confirm your appointment, because I actually booked the first time on the 20th of October. I booked on the 20th of October, and then I received a date for the 25th to write, the 25th of October. So Minage, I sat home, I sat down and relaxed. I was supposed to go and confirm my appointment the next day, even on the paper, because when you fill up your details on the Nadi's website and stuff, and your email address, they send you a confirmation email to show that you did book, and then they'll tell you that the date that you chose, because you choose your own date, they will show you the slots, the time slots, and the dates that are available, and then you choose whichever date that you want. So I chose the 25th, and then I chose the time. I chose 10 o'clock. Then on the confirmation email, they send me the confirmation email. They showed me, okay, you booked for this day, so know that this date is reserved for you. But you have to go and confirm that you really are coming to write the test, right? So I did not go and confirm. Mina ngahlala shem ngayihlalela. I don't know who I thought I was. I sat down and relaxed, and the date, I went on the 25th, the day where I was supposed to write. When I get there, the security guard is like, no, 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 sisters. No, 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 my sister. You were supposed to confirm. You see this date. There's an expiry date there. The expiry date was on the 23rd of October. I did the whole thing online on the 20th and booked for the 25th. On the 23rd, that was the last date where I was supposed to come and confirm. He said, after you book, the next day you come and confirm your appointment. You don't just sit. Disappointed. Then I booked again. I booked the next day. I booked on the 26th. Then they gave me date 31. They gave me, and then it was also expiring on the 31st. So I just went the same day and did everything. Went in the morning. They did my things fast. They were like, this one she hasn't confirmed, and I was supposed to go a day after I did, but I was just busy with other things. So they did everything same day. Then I write. So for you to be on the safe side, once you book online, go the next day to confirm your appointment so you can get done, do the eye testing and stuff, and be done. And then next, the day where you're actually supposed to write, you just go there to just write. Because now I had to do everything the same day, fill up the forms, do the eye testing, do the this, do the that, do the paying, and then it can really distract you. It can really mess up your mind. And so make sure that when you book online, the next day you come before the expiry date, before your appointment expires, you go there and book. And then the day where you're going to write, you just go there ready to write, and then write and just pass and come back with your learner's license and be that girl. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So yes, I wrote and I came back with it. I could not believe it. Like when I came out of there, I was like, really, this is me. So I paid 108 rand for writing the learner's test. It's 108 rands. And then after, when you pass, for them to release to give you the learner's paper, you have to pay 60 rands. So yeah, so it's 168 rands in total. Not too bad compared to the thousands that you could pay. If you don't want to write it, listen, this life is about, it's about this. If you have this, then you don't have to worry, stressing yourself, failing, feeling the pain of failing. The pain of failing, it hurts. That thing, it hurts. You will feel like it's like an exam, a serious exam. Okay, now you're no longer graduating, even though you can still write it. Like, don't ever give up on it. Don't ever give up on it. But if you feel like, you know what, F this, collect that money, and then pay, give them their 2K. I think it's 2K. It depends which part of the country you're from. But for us, it's 2K. Pay that 2K and just get your learner's license. Then you pay for drivers again. Because apparently that why you can't even get it fair and square. So I have to, even enough for my drivers, I have to no brown envelope type of situation. But I wanna try it because one thing about me, I take risks. I am Thomas seeing is believing for me. But you know, there's no way you get your driver's license fair and square. You have to pay. I will see. I will go there. I'm gonna go and book, and then if it doesn't work first time, I will see. If I try the second time, then third time I will pay. But yeah, even my mom told me, it's like, I see, if you got this one, we are good. Drivers, don't worry, we have to keep the money, because but you won't get it. You'll pay for something stupid like, hey, small things apparently. But this is not the video for driver's test, this is for learners. So guys, all the best to everyone who wants to write the learner's test. Please don't be afraid, just write it. Just wrap this whole year up. Mina, personally, the year can end. There's my paper. I'm so lazy to get it. Personally, the year can end because I'm happy I got my learner's license fair and square, because I was stressing out like, 2K, when am I gonna get 2K? Like, 2K is a lot for this paper. When other people, especially when other people say they passed it fair and square, then you ask yourself, then na haibo lebaring ke domo, but no, this can't happen. So I got it. The year can end, guys. Hooray, Christmas for me now. It's fine. What a way to start in November. I'm happy, and I wish everybody that really wants to get it, I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best, my dear. And just take my advices. Do your research, understand them, do the K53, read all through all the rules, do the signs, and understand them. Test yourself again and again, and use other apps as well. At least 2 apps. Then you're gonna be fine. And also, don't forget to confirm your appointment. If you book online, you get that statement, that confirmation, that receipt. I will call it a receipt, to show that you did book. And then you see there are 2 dates: date where you're going to write, and the expiry date. So make sure that date does not pass before you go to your driving the driving test station. You must confirm your date first, because if that day they got fit, that then you feel there's nothing they could do. Then you have to book again. Good thing booking is free, but then it's also time. It takes time. So yeah, that is it from me, Mugele wa Lenasi, a Lenas holder, which means I can drive. As long as somebody who has a driving a license is in the car with me, license of the same code. Yeah, somebody with a code 2 that I booked, that I wrote. I can drive anywhere. So now ke taba tsa gore ke lebelle gore ke ya driving school ko kae wa bona, ke taba tsela no re tsana mo tseleng, re feditse ka tsa dipampiri, re feditse ka tsa di-learners wa bona. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself. Right now, once you get it, when you go right and you get that learner, you'll be so happy, and you'll be so proud of yourself, baby, because it's a lot. It's a lot. It is a lot, and it's not easy, and it's not everybody that can just do it. So if you did it, then you passed. Good for you. Good for you. That's it. So that is it, guys. That is the end of my video. If there's anything that you want me to clarify, if you want any tips, just comment down below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. If there's somebody that wants to write their learner's license, direct them to me. I will give them tips. I will give them serious tips, and you're gonna be fine. You're gonna pass. Why you're not passing? So you're gonna pass. There's nothing wrong. They are on tape. Come on now. So don't be afraid. If you've been going back and forth and contemplating about you writing your learner's license, this is your sign. To book your appointment before this year ends, so that you can wrap it up and be like, at least now I can be like, okay, at least I achieved something this year, because it's been a shitty year. Okay, it's been a quite shitty year, but now it's good. We're gonna end this year on high note with the learner's license. Next year, re license. Karata re lokola kamera. Pesig Miguel. Yeah. Yes. The car will come. Don't worry about the car. Relax. The license first. Yes. Okay. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Please stay tuned for more videos to come, and hope you enjoyed this video so much. Please like, please subscribe, guys. Please recommend my YouTube channel. Let's grow this channel. Okay, I love you guys so much.